Have you ever seen someone you liked and immediately overthought everything? You want to walk over, you want to say something, but your brain suddenly turns a simple moment into a life or death situation. Your heart starts racing. You imagine rejection. You rehearse different openings in your head. And then, you do nothing. But what if approaching someone wasn't about confidence? What if it was actually about psychology? Today we're going to break down simple psychology tricks that make approaching someone feel natural, easier, and far less scary. Approaching someone you like isn't difficult because you lack social skills. It feels difficult because your brain sees uncertainty as danger. When you don't know how someone will react, your mind starts predicting worst-case scenarios. What if they reject me? What if I look awkward? What if I embarrass myself? Your brain is trying to protect you. The problem is that it treats social risk like physical danger, and because of that, you freeze. But here's the first psychology trick. Fear isn't proof that you shouldn't approach. It's proof that you care. The longer you wait, the harder it becomes. Why? Because your brain fills silence with fear. You begin overthinking, imagining failure, building pressure. That's why psychologists often recommend the 3-second rule. The moment you decide you want to talk to someone, move within 3 seconds. Not because you're magically brave, but because you don't give your anxious brain enough time to stop you. Action interrupts fear. Even one small step forward changes everything. One of the biggest mistakes people make is trying too hard to be impressive. They think they need the perfect line, they need to sound interesting, they need to make the other person like them. But psychology shows something surprising. People connect more through comfort than perfection. You don't need a clever pickup line. You just need to feel approachable. Instead of trying to impress, try to connect. Simple questions work best. Hey, what are you drinking? Do you come here often? That looks interesting. What is it? The goal isn't to perform. The goal is to create a small shared moment. One of the easiest psychology tricks is called an observation opener. Instead of forcing conversation, you simply comment on something happening around you. Why does this work? Because it feels natural. You're not creating pressure. You're just noticing something together. This place is way louder than I expected. That song has been playing everywhere lately. I feel like everyone ordered the same drink here. Observation creates comfort. Comfort creates connection. And connection makes attraction easier. People trust people who feel familiar. This is where psychology becomes powerful. Subtle mirroring helps people feel more comfortable around you. But this doesn't mean copying them. It means matching their energy. If they speak softly, slow down. If they're playful, relax a little. If they're calm, don't come in too intense. Humans naturally connect with emotional similarity. And when someone feels emotionally safe around you, they open up faster. One of the most important tricks is to stop trying to control the outcome. Most people approach someone already thinking about the result. Will they like me? Will this work? Will I get rejected? But focusing on outcome creates pressure, and pressure creates awkwardness. Instead, shift your goal. Don't try to get a perfect outcome. Try to have a good interaction. That's it. You're not trying to win. You're just trying to connect. When you stop chasing validation, you become more relaxed, and relaxed people are naturally attractive. Approaching someone you like isn't about becoming fearless. It's about understanding how your brain works. Fear doesn't mean you shouldn't do it. It just means the moment matters. Use the 3-second rule. Keep it simple. Observe, match energy, and stop trying to control the outcome. Because confidence isn't something you wait for. Confidence is what appears after you take action. And the next time you see someone you like, maybe you won't just think about approaching. Maybe you'll actually do it. What's the hardest part about approaching someone you like? Write it in the comments. You'll probably realize you're not the only one feeling that way.